This is my pre-fight prediction for Chris Arreola versus Bermane Stiverne 2, the rematch. Well, the first match, Bermane Stiverne fought an excellent fight. I thought it was a really good heavyweight fight. It was far much more entertaining and technical than the rubbish Vladimir Klitschko as the heavyweight champion of the world has been giving us. Fights with Leopai and Povetkin, the grappling matches, and the other guy he fought. I mean, the fight against Stiverne and Arreola was a very good heavyweight fight. It went 12 rounds, a very good fight. And I want to answer this question. Why is it, boxing fans, that when people talk about Arreola, they say, oh, is he coming into the fight in good shape? I mean, you're a professional boxer. You should be in good shape. Now, when you have to focus on a person's fitness to determine whether they're going to win a fight, that does say a lot about the boxer right there. You're not talking about his boxing skills. Anytime you talk about Arreola, you talk about his fitness, his fitness, his fitness. His fitness is not going to give him boxing skills. No matter how fit, I believe, no matter how fit Arreola is, I don't think that it affects his boxing skills. Yes, he might be able to move faster around the ring. Yes, he might be agile. He might be able to slip punches better. But Arreola is straight up. He moves in straight lines. He does not give you lateral movement. And he has lots of periods in the fights where he just kind of walks around the ring and looks at you. If you look at, I think it was third round. At the end of the third round, where Bermane Stiverne has stung Arreola a few times to the body. Just come to the end of the round, Arreola's just walking around, following Bermane Stiverne around the ring. And then out of nowhere, Bermane throws a punch, I think it's an overhand right, and puts Arreola in his pants. And obviously busts Arreola's nose. To his credit, Arreola's got a big heart, and he fought the fight for the 12 rounds with that busted nose. And I don't know if he could breathe very well in the fight. The rematch, Arreola's skill level hasn't changed. Arreola's going to fight the same way. Bermane Stiverne is going to be, he looks in a much better shape for this fight. And I think this is going to be a war, an absolute war. I will pick the guy who's got the better boxing ability. But the thing with Arreola, there's an agenda of Arreola here, because I really do feel the boxing powers want Arreola to be the heavyweight champion of the world. I really do. Arreola, let's be honest, Arreola has, at the moment, the bigger personality. I think Bermane Stiverne, I've interviewed Bermane Stiverne. I think he himself is a big personality once you get to open him up. Bermane Stiverne's not one who's going to be selling himself in that way, but he's very quick-witted, and has a good personality. And I think that he's one that I think fight fans need to study a little bit more. He's not the greatest. He's not an extrovert, not like Arreola. Arreola is fun. And I like Arreola. I think Arreola is a fun guy. I think he says a lot of funny things, and he's got personality. Give him that. And you know, first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. That's a great selling point there. Unfortunately, there's a guy at the other side of the ring who wants to be the first Haitian champion of the world heavyweight champion. So they're both going to have a first. They both want to create a history. But I go with Bermane Stiverne, his amateur pedigree, what he did in the first fight, and he's going to be in better shape second fight round, so I go with Stiverne. I'm looking for Stiverne to stop Arreola in the second fight. However, I have a suspicion if this fight goes to points, they'll give it to Arreola. If Stiverne hasn't outpointed it and the fight goes close, they'll give it to Arreola. I just feel there's an agenda with Arreola. I think that there are a lot of people that want Arreola to win the fight, and the powers that be would rather Arreola won the fight the first fight time round. And I don't think if Arreola had won the fight the first time round, there would be a rematch. So this is another opportunity for Arreola to put things right. So in my opinion, if the fight goes late and it's close, and it goes to points and it's close, they'll give it to Arreola. But I don't think the fight will go 12. And I think if you keep losing weight all the time, losing weight, putting weight on, losing weight, putting weight on, I think that can be abusive to the body. Now, when Arreola loses all that weight, what's his punch resistance going to be like? There's a question. What's his punch resistance going to be like? So, you know, who knows? This could be a ding-dong battle and both guys hit the deck and get up. But I'm going to go with the better boxer, the guy with a better jab, better ring generalship, which is Bermane Stiverne. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's going to be potentially one of the best heavyweight fights this year. I'm out.